Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in a new video. This is going to be going over the new white aura support. And white aura was more of a synchro archetype that I didn't really see like mainline monsters for, but I did see people playing around with the synchro monsters and things like ghoti. And yeah, let's see what this new support is able to do. So here we have white sunfish. If this card is in your hand, you can target one level 4 or lower fish monster in your grave with the same name as a card you control. Special summon this card, and if you do, special summon that monster. So yeah, really good. You're able to special summon a monster from your grave. Doesn't look like their effects are negated, so that's pretty solid. If you're able to do that, bring a monster out. If it's a soft one's return, being able to use this effect again as well, pretty powerful. And if this card is special summoned from the grave, you can treat it as a tune of this turn. So if you're able to revive it, that's great as well. Of course, this even works with itself, it seems like, because it didn't say anything about not being able to target its card with the same copy. Yeah, it just says you can target 104 lower fish monster in your grave with the same name as a card you control. So it looks like that's going to be the sort of combo that they want you to do. So for instance, if you have one of these cards in your grave and you have this card in your hand, then you're able to use White Mambo in your hand in order to revive that monster, another copy of White Mambo from the grave, as well as this card, and then that monster will become a tuner. So it makes it very easy to go into a level 8 synchro. Then we have White Sardine, which looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like Torpedo Fish here. You can send one White Sardine from your deck to your grave, special this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special monsters for the rest of this turn except for water monsters, so it's going to lock you into water, but you are able to get this card out. Then if this card is special summon from the grave, you can treat it as a tuner this turn, so you can see that you could pitch it pretty easily and use something like White Mambo to get it out. You can see they synergize really well together here. Here we have the new synchro monsters. This is the new White Aura monster. So this is White Aura Porpoise. It's a it requires one water tuner plus one non-tuners. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower fish monster from your hand or grave in defense position. Then you can summon one monster with the same name from your grave. So it's going to make it really good to just synchro climb. And of course, you're going to be able to get White Aura Porpoise with something like pretty easily with White Sardine here and White Mambo. They of course work really well to get it out, and if you're able to do that, then you can extend, maybe go into a stronger monster, maybe go into White Aura Whale. And if this card you control is destroyed by your opponent and sent to the graveyard, you can banish one other water monster from your grave, special in this card, and if you do, treat it as a tuner. So you can see being able to banish a water monster from your grave means that we could see some potential ghoti synergy with this card. So you're easily able to bring this monster back out and treat it as a tuner, so it makes it great in case you want to go up a synchro level. Of course, that's pretty great if you want to go into a beefy monster like something in ghoti. And here we have White Reincarnation. The first effect here lets you, when the effect resolves, lets you add one fish monster that has an effect to treat itself as a tuner from your deck to your hand. So that's going to be great because it actually gives you your White Sunfish or your White Sardine. And then once per turn, if your White Aura monster attacked at the end of the damage step, you can have it make a second attack in a row. Of course, that's going to be great for finishing your opponent. And then once per turn, if a level 8 or higher fish synchro monster is special from your grave, even during the damage step, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. But I can see that working even with ghoti. Ghoti has the ability to